Today, we are going to uh, talk about again data structure. You can say, and the last couple of classes, you can say we have completed data structure that hold the set of value, maybe value of integer, you can say value of integer, or maybe value of float, maybe value of strings, anything with a similar kind of value we can store in the array or the slice data structure. So these are the already we array data structures or slice data structures, and you can say already goal have some standard library for this, like it's a list. So you can say list help us to perform all kind of array and slice operations. Okay, so maybe you can just look the list library and you can do every function list API offer. Okay, and we'll also we are going to take some example about the list library, a list function as well as but today my objective, let's look one more kind of data structure here. This you can say whatever the collections we have here, collections, or you can say list, or similar kind of value whatever we have. So sometime we need to you can say store or manage our value, not just flat value, value 1, value 2, value 3, but I want to get some kind of is associated key with them. Okay, so here I'm going to not store just value but corresponding, hey, this is the key or this is the value, this is the key and this is the value, another, this is the key and this is the value. So such kind of data structures where we are going to store value and each value are uniquely identified by its associated key. Okay, so if I know the key, I count the get the value. Okay, look like every country have some permanent account number, SSN number, so that key the whatever the peoples in the country that can uniquely identified. Maybe have a some similarly like account number, PAN number, social security number. For each and every object you can uniquely identify it. For those purpose, sometime we are going to use this data structure where the values are going to store not just value but corresponding, you have to give the, hey, for this value what the corresponding keys should be. So that data structure considered as a map. The map is also kind of data structure which help us to store value in the form of key and value, not just flat value. These are the key and corresponding value. These are the key corresponding value. So if look the theoretically, map is a kind of data structures which allow us developer can store any number of values, maybe value v1, value v2, value v3, value v4, value v5, but each value you have to provide also what is my key. This is maybe key 1, this is my key 2, this is my key 3, this is my key 4, this is my key 5. So this kind of a data structures you can say map. So let's understand the syntax and semantics. So notice this key help us to uniquely identify the values. So logically this key should be the unique value, right? And here key can be maybe in this any programming language, each and every literals have some kind of value. Maybe key can be string, key can be integer, key can be boolean, key can be float, key can be decimal. Similarly, value can be any type. Value can be integer, value can be float, value can be double, value can be string, anything can be. But here value can allow the duplicate or null, by default nil. But in the case of key, key always should be the unique types. Whatever discuss theory. Each and every theory you can just get from this official documentation from this uh, uh, Go language specification. Just Google and say Go language specification, and everything's about the map types, array types, whatever the last couple of classes we discussed. Each and everything's here you can find. This is the complete document. Just search map. Here search map, and you can find this map. You can say how you can create the map types. So notice the map is a unordered. Okay? Map is an unordered group of element of one type called the element types, and index is a set of unique key and other types called as a key types. And so here map and the key and element types. So here the syntax how to create this map, we have the keyword map. If you notice our keyword, if you look all the keywords, notice there is a keywords on the map. So this map is also help us. We can create this map type. Okay, so let's it's about the theory, but we can understand map type. Okay, so this is the your lots of types, maybe Boolean type, numeric similar map types. Map types means ki they allow you can store value in the form of key and value. So let's give some couple of example so that you can understand. Okay, so let us see here. I say whenever you're going to define map, hey, use keyword the map. Okay, good. And map need a key and value. So question is how to define a key and what is the value. So here look, could be a key, and here could be your value. Okay, so this is the syntax to make, but key should be specify. Hey, key should be integer, key should be float, key should be double, anything. Similarly, value could be integer, value could be double, value could be a string, value could be float, any number. Here let's define key. Our key should be like integer, and value should be, let's define, hey, I am going to string. So this is the way you can declare your map. You can just assign to the variable, and even notice we can use the inbuilt function maker. So here, so just create this is the variable. Okay, okay, and question is that if I, this is the declaration of your map. Okay, declaration of map. Here I say I'm going to declare map. It's the key is the integer and value is the string. Good. So how whenever you can declare any data structure, you have to first declaration. I am declaring this is the map variable, and we have to again going to the sum put value. So here we have to put what is the key and what is the value, what is the p and value. So how to initialize key and value? You can say, hey, my map of key should be integer and value should be 1. Okay, or similarly m maybe 2, specify value equal to 2. Okay, print print. Okay. So in this way you can not an expression. So here you can say, hey, my make function and make of a, okay, here by default let's import happen what is saying. Let's compile and run. And even this website here we find the syntax, whatever the syntax we are like map types, everything here mentioned, the way you can declare string types or map integer. Similarly, we can here declare make and just give. So whatever the things I'm talking like make, so make a empty value. Initially I don't want to give any value, so this time whenever declare you have to give some value. Okay, and sometime let's get declare and built in the empty maps, and later part you can put the value. If you are not putting any value, that means this would be done. Okay, so in this way, notice map is the 1, there is 1, and 2 is the 2. So very simple way here you can say this is the just declaration, this is the initialization, and this is the use of the value. Okay, so in this way you can declare the variable, you can initialize the value, and you can take the value. Okay, maybe sometime you want to similarly, if you want to notice this make have a lots of use case. If you want to know add element or clean or find the size. Initially whenever notice whenever we are talking about the array data structure, we have to put some kind of a length, a capacity. Here you can also find what is the length of this end. Yes, I can say this is the map. Yes, say length of my m. What is the my map length? Here say comma length. Okay, and you can find the length. Similarly, find the capacity. You can find the capacity as well. Hey, so later part, because this make initially just create one kind of empty map, and here can say hey, this is the key 1, this is the key 1, and the value string 1, again key 2, value 2. In this way different internally they are going to store some kind of data structures. Okay, but from user perspective, notice this is the length 2 because we have added only 2 elements. Okay, and if you put this at the first line, okay, so maybe let's check. So lots of you can say here maybe initially if you want, you can give some size. Hey, initially I want to for the creating the map for the 10 element, 20 element, 30 element, whatever the map type you want. Okay, so notice here initially our map is flat 0 nothing, and here map length is nothing, but later you can put the value and you can put the value, and even you can put the you want to print, or you want to know I want to specific value fmt dot println. I want to map of, I want to just one value, so you can get maybe one value. I want to maybe second value in the second value, whatever the key. And what happen if you pass a particular key? Let's give pass the key 3. So here I am going to say hey, what is the value of m key? Okay, m2 m3. Okay, m2 m3. So let's our map have a key 1, have a key 2, but m have a map have a don't have a key 3. Then what happened? If you remember in the case of slice, or in the case of your array data structure, you are going to try to access the particular, you can say any elements that not exist. They say hey, out of range out of bound exception. But in this case of map, you are trying to get the particular key. Your expectation, I am passing the key, I want to get the value, but if what happened, your map does not have a particular key, and so here lots of your key and value and key. You say give me the key 1 2 currently where, give me the value of the key 1, you can read what are the value you find here, right? Now give me the value of key 2. Okay, key 2, what is the value of key 2? This will be print here. What is the value of key 3? But there is no key 3 exists here. Then what is the value return? Okay, so in this scenario, notice we are not returning anything. It look like a nil, blank, nothing. Is whatever the default value of your string. So in this case, we are not throwing any kind of exception here. Please notice here we are not getting any kind of exception. Just we are not getting any value. Okay, so these maybe similar kind of here you can use this map with a different. You want to some more example, you can just search a map example and different way you can print the value. You can get the value, you can print the value. Okay, similarly sometime this is just printing. Even if you want to get the value in the variable, you can take the value in variables. Okay, I want to let's value 1 to value v1. You can take variable and say, hey map, I want to get the key 1, and you get the value and just print the value 1, whatever the value we have. So any specific value you can assign to the v1 equal to v1, or similarly maybe you want to take the different value like v2 and v2. So you have options. You can get value, or you can add value, and you can just check you are getting the proper value. So we have an option here. If you want to get any value inside the map, so what we have to use, we have to use your whatever your map name. What is the map name? This is the syntax here. You can say here you pass your key name. What is the key? Maybe key integer blank. And if our compiler, hey, find out any key exists. If any key exists, then return the corresponding value. If no key exists, they are return nothing. Okay. So in this case, you are getting those things. Okay. Okay, let me compile. This should be done. So sometime we have, let's till now it's not compiled. Yeah. So notice we can get, hey, the value v11 and v2 value. So what we learned till now, how to declare this map, and while declaration we have to specify what is the my key. Key should be a string, key should be integer, or similarly what should be value type. Value is the integer, string, float, double. Once you specify, and you have option, you can give the initial size, just say, hey, make by default I want. Okay, you can do. Next, hey, I want to put some value here in this key. How to put? I say, hey, this is the my map and this is the my key, and I'm going to put this value, whatever the value. So whatever the key mentioned, a specific key, specific value going to put. So here the way we are putting the value in this, and you want to get the map. Hey, this is the map. I want to. This is the key. I want to get the value. Whatever the value corresponding key store, give me this value. They are going to return the value here. Whatever the value and signing, they are going to put in the map. So here look like putting the data in this the map, and here the way you are retrieving or getting data from the map. Okay, so let's look. So sometime maybe good option. I want to maybe some I want to say delete, and delete function say, hey, I want to delete this is the my function, map. Okay, I want to delete the particular entry. Hey, I want to delete, this is my map, and I want to delete the entry 2 or entry 1. Yes, I want to delete the entry 2. Okay. So in this way you can say, hey, I want to remove one entry from this map, and what is the key would be 2. And if you print fmt dot print and initially your map, and yeah, here is a before delete and after delete. After delete. So sometime you want to perform just whatever your map date have, and you can store one element, two key value, three key value, four key value, and you can, while storing, how to do store say, hey, this is the my value, this is the my key, and so this is the key, and whatever the value, whatever place the value, and your map, what is the map. In this way you are putting the value in the map. You want to get the value from key, you can say, hey, this is my map, I want to get a specific key value. You are retrieving this value. So this is to retrieve the value, and this is the putting the value in this map. And you want to, hey, I want to delete, remove this entry from this map, then you have to use the inbuilt function delete and say, this is my map, and which key you want to delete. I want to delete the key number 2. This will delete the key. Yeah. So notice here, before delete we have a map, and that have a 1 and 2 keys, and after deleting we deleted 2. So this key 2 is deleted, only one element is remaining. Okay, so here we deleted the key 2. So sometime you want to do, even you want to, hey, I want to completely clean or delete all the elements from this map. So this is the another inbuilt function, you can say clear. The clear is the function which you can say just send, hey, this is the map, can you just clean the map, and after that you can just print here clean. Okay, this is the clear your map. See, clear. So sometime I want receive the map, I already processed that, I already read that, and after we can say clean up over the data. So these are the some basic operations you can create in declare the map, or you can put the value inside the map. You can check the length, you can change the capacity. If you want to retrieve the value, you can retrieve the value 1, retrieve the value 2, retrieve the value 2. You want to delete some keys, just mention the delete, hey, this element I want to delete them. And might be case, hey, after I want to clean each and every element from the map, and after this notice, hey, this is the clear map, and after that you notice our map become a empty, no element, no size. Okay, so these are the some inbuilt you can say the enable say while declaring map, you have option here. You can just declare map, and you can put any number of key value, key value, key value, key value. But sometime I want to give the initial capacity. This make function help us, hey, what are the types, and give me the size. What is the size? Maybe this function make is a very generic function. They can use create the slices. Similarly, they help us to create the map type. Just mention what the kind of types of value, and what is the initial size, capacity, or you can want, you can just give the, hey, this is the initial capacity. Those initial capacity internally used by your Go compiler to store and manage. Okay, that's good. So let's even you can say sometime you want to create the map with not default value. I want to map with the same initial value. You can directly create like here, maybe map 1 equal to say, hey, I want to map of key should be, let's integer, and value should be string, and here you can say initialize the value. So here maybe value 11 comma, you can say 11 equal to value 11. Okay, and similarly comma, next value 12 maybe equal to maybe 12. Okay, and similarly maybe 13 30, 13 equal to 30, anything. In this way you can also sorry, create your map directly with a specific value, even not specify, you can do directly the value as well as. Okay, so this way you can create the map, and whatever the value you have, here you have to specify not equal to colon. Okay, colon. So here say 1 colon this, and 2 colon this, and this column. So this is the syntax where you can just print. So yeah, 12, 13, this way. Any message you can say message 1, here key, what should be the key, depend on here key, then here mention the key colon value, key colon value, key colon. So here you can say just print the so in this way you can also have an option create the multiple map 1, map 2, map 3 directly. Here you can mention the types and initial value whatever you want to initialize. Sometime in the short scenario we can do, and this is here the syntax mention, hey map. Okay, there. So here you can also specify using the make function is give the initial value, or even you can just say, hey, this is the map, I want to create this this column this. So whatever the initial value, you can provide initial value column key value, key value, key value. So you can say this support, you can give the initial value whatever you have. Like here we can the map of key string value float. This is the key string float comma key string float comma key string float comma key. So in this way, in the comma separated, you can define your map as well as not the only, but generally whenever you are using the make function also make the clear way you can define. Okay, so somehow you have to also check the clear map, maybe you want to each and everything's map and the range and the get, you can do everything here. So let's compile, and from this map you can now write the couple of question, couple of you can say program, like let's we have a one string, and in this string I want to find the all the occurrence of the particular characters. So we have to, hey, we have a one input strings, write the program and read each and every character, and check the characters, and this is the character, the and the count, this is a 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, what is the count character 1 times, next character 2 time, if already character exists, just next time. So in this way every character you have to create one map, dictionary, key and value. So many places this key data structure, notice here you can create the map. Okay, so whatever the key value, we can uh, create. Okay, so here you can say even you can say range of everything. Let's say I want to uh, uh, print each and every value of this map. You can already show, hey, I know the for loop, we have a key, we have a value, and just use the range function, range, and this is the map m1, this is the map m1. Okay, and after that you just print fmt whatever the dot println, and here say, hey, key equal to comma key comma value equal to comma value. In this way you can even get each and every value of so this range function just not work for the only kind of array data structure as slice. Even you can apply on the map. There is okay, this is a map type, so what is the key, this is the key, and what is the value, this is the value. Okay, and you can just run it. So sometime you want to get or read all the value, then you have to use the for loop and check the particular key match or value match or none match. Everything the code you can write here. So sometime you want to know each and every value, just use the range function. You want to just get a specific value, a specific key, you already know the key, just mention the, hey, this is my key, this is my map, and this is the key I want to get. So in this way, notice I am read, this is my key, and this is the value, key value, key value, key value. Okay, so you can say a range function help us to read each and every element of the map. If you want to read only key, you can read only key. You want to only value, you can, let's say I want to, hey, I want to only keys, not the values. You can say, hey, I don't want to value, so I want to just skip them, and whatever the key, and you can get the value, hey, this is the my map, and this is the my key, and give me that. This way, or sometime maybe okay, even sometime you want to specific only value, not key. So you can say, hey, I don't key, I just want to value, give me only value, I don't want to the key, just I want to value, just return and just print, hey, we already I know the value. So depend upon the your use case. Sometime you want to key and value both, then you can do those. You want to only keys, from the key you can get the values. You want to only values, you can store the only values, right? So range function not only work for the array data slice, but range function help in the map as well. As whenever map means we have a collections of list of or set of values, but each value we have a list set of values, list of value, but each value is bound to a specific key. This is the key, this is the key, this is the key, this is the key. So range function say, if you want to know all the keys, you can get all the keys. You want to all the values, you can get all the values. Even you can say both key and values, you can get both. So range function is a very handy function. Here notice this is my complete range function. Say, hey, this is a complete key value, this is the only keys, and this is the only values. If you want to from these keys, you can get the value, you can get the value as well as if you want. So in this way, you can say range functions, you can say help us to iterate and get each and every keys element, or you can say values. Okay, so hope these are the basic and data structures, and sometime you can generally prefer to create map. This you already know the capacity. Even you can specify a initial capacity. Here you can say, hey, you can say I am going to create my map 2, and here say, hey, map 2, I want to map initial size should be 15. So here you can just create. So here let's say println your m2 map and comma here your length, your m2 length, and comma here your capacity. Okay, m, okay, and even you can say this is the comma length, and this is the capacity. So in this way you can also define the initial capacity if you want. Okay, what say this, what capacity will reach function gravity or types maybe slice. It should return. Let me check what's it, because capacity is a built-in function. Capacity is a built-in function. Capacity, okay, capacity we can apply in the array. Okay, so capacity we cannot, length we can apply on this map type, but capacity we cannot apply. Capacity you only apply on the T array length n slice channel buffer. So yeah, so you cannot apply the, yeah, it will be give somehow the error. You cannot apply the capacity here. Okay, you can calculate the length. Okay, notice the here compiler give the error as well. So m2 variable types are for integer invalid argument. So that's. So sometime you have to also refer the document if something what the inbuilt function. Look, this is the length and capacity. The length we can calculate of the string types or array types or length slice or maps or later part we discuss with channels or any type parameter you can say. But capacity function is only apply on the array, slice, channel, and type parameter. Type parameters, here is the type parameters, which something a function like this way. Okay, so hope it in this time it works. Okay, so notice in this way you can create your so let's go write some couple of example of this map, so it will make sense. Okay, so let us we are going to write one function uh, character count. Let's character count. Okay, so whatever we receive one uh, string, let's message of type string. Okay, and here let's no, no. So what the character here, any message pass, and each message, you know, we can arrange them for no. So this is the your index, this is your index comma, this is the value, okay, and here value equal to, you can say your message and here just I comma 3. Okay. Okay, just say range. Okay. And after that, here let's call this function character count, and here price that this is a test message. Okay, so here our objective, hey, let's first control S, and here just print the empty dot println input message equal to comma message, and just read it. So here our objective that we are going to write a function that have a kind of any message. That's the any message we have, any message, whatever the character, each and every character here have. Okay, so notice string is a sequence of byte or sequence of rune or sequence of character, you can say. We are going to read each and every characters and check, make a map, and key would be the character, my characters, and after that we are going to write maybe what, write the count, maybe count 1. This is the 1 time, this is the 2 times, this is the 3 time. Each and every characters count, they have a 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. Okay, that's sometime. So let's think how we'll do. The first, our objective using this range function, we are going to read now. So notice here, notice we read every index and every the, you notice most probably this is the last class, this is the character. If you really want to give the corresponding string, so here you can say, hey, corresponding string whatever the, so okay, so in this way, so we can convert. Notice here the type is string, is a string types. String is a set of all string something something, and but necessarily string may be empty but not nil. String value is manipulated. So here let me check. So it will compile. So this will give each and every input character, whatever the here my input character, this the here should be t means 34, h means 104. This is ASCII value of each and every character. So our objective is be careful, read then, and notice here we have a t 2 time. So this should be maybe, this is the 116, notice 116. So the number of counts similarly maybe double s, one time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. So notice this s is 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150. You have to make the count as well. So I want the just count of this, not the, I don't want to. So here notice here every character is a t s s s. So in this way. So let's look. I am going to, whatever my input, I am to just make one map of whatever the unique character, all the character here, all the character, and here I want the corresponding count. So this should be my integer, count would be integer, and this should be my string. We are going to create a map of string and value integer types here. So let's do. So here I am going to create one map of our string. Let's string and value should be integer. Okay, and just make a object. Okay, and here just say initialize the return key value, okay, and whatever the maybe result, okay. So whatever the result here, say hey, so think how you're going to do. So now we have a result map. So in this result map, initially this is the look like notice this is the blank, okay, blank. So here we have to put one key and value. So here we have already this is the our, I don't need the index, there is no use of index, so here I'm not using the index, but here we have a, this is the value and this is the character. So I'm going to, this is key here, is the key, and the by default corresponding count would be the 1 if first time, and next time if again this character say hey this character again exists, then you can get the value and plus them and add here. So if no key exists, then we are going to just simply add 1, and here that's example in this case, okay. So whatever the message we have, okay, whatever the first time character, just put this character here, this is the character and your count is the 1. Next time let's get t, put the character here, put the character and the count here. Next time s, let's put the character here, count 1. Next time again if s already exists same key, then we have to increment this value, not 1, this is the 2. So those are here notice I'm going to say hey, I'm not going to the print here, I will even not read this index, okay. Here say whatever the map of what is the this is my key, this is the my key, this is the my key, and just assign the count 1. If you run this and here fmt dot println and a result map, okay. So here if you notice here just put 1111, so this will not use sub the purpose, but this create the map for every character, and every character here there is just only 1 count. So really this is not our objective. Our objective not just make a map, just make a map here every character as a key, every character, whatever character we are putting 1 1 1 1 1. This is not our objective, but our objective, before putting data into this key in the map, we have to first check this key exists or not. If this key already exists in this map, then we have to increment the whatever the count we have. Maybe we have 1, then 2. If you have a 2, then increment 3. If you have a 3, then increment 4. So this is the logics we have to place here. Because if this will not serve a problem, you could notice here we created the map, and every character have a 1 count, right? Every character have a 1 count. But surely this is the things we don't want. Okay, so let's do this way. So here what our objective, here I am going to first get the count, count equal to a map dot this count, okay. So I'm getting the count, okay. If this count is some value or not value, two case. If this count have a value 1, only 1, that means this the exist, that means we have to just increment the count, that will be this is greater than 0 default value. If you notice a map, let's print the default value, and here just and after that if count is 0, let's here write if count is 0, 0, count is 0, then you can say, hey, I am going to put here. Okay, and what happen if count is not 0? Else whatever the value, we are going to plus append 1 and then put here. Here say, hey, whatever the value we have, whatever the count and plus 1 and then so this is the logic we have to put. First, we get the count, get the key, particular key exists or not. If key not exists, that means that the no occurrence means 0. So here we can append 1, only 1. Else whatever the count we have, just increment plus 1. And instead of printing this, let's print using this for key value, key comma value range your result map, and fmt dot println sometime my keyboard dot println, and here the your here in the case of key is a character, just print the key comma value, and value maybe here just say arrow. Okay, what is the key and what is the count? Okay, so in this way we are just printing the result. So let's check even just for references, what is the count for everything, and just print here just check what is the count we receive, count comma your count. And here check the value as well as what is count. This is the value for, just check the value. So this is the count for value for v. So here let's keep for in each character what is the count. If count 0, then just put in the map into only 1, and else put in the count plus 1. So now this is the depend upon your program and use case. This map function many places in our application help us to use. So map like a key value concept, many places this key value is served or many programs. So look like here like counting the each character occurrence of given your input strings. So let's look the output, and then we figure out, hey, whatever the code we written, it is working as per our expectation or not. So in this way, you can think and you can write couple of more example tests of this map, and this everything creating the map. Here we are creating the map, here we are getting the value from the map, here we are putting the value in the map, here we are iterating each and everything in the map. So all this function initialization, in this creates declaration of the map, initialization of the map, usage of the map, and retriever each and everything it will help. Okay. Most give the output. Yeah. So notice here, this is our the output. Notice here T have a one time. Notice E have a 3 times, G have a 1 time, A have a 1 time, H have a 1 time, I have a 1 time, S is a 5 time, space is the 3 times, and according to our logics it works. Okay, so let's observe here how. Notice here, for first time t is the 0, second time h is the 0, third time I is the 0, second time message is 0, space is 0. After that you can say I, already I 1, then we receive 1, then we have to going to append plus 1. So in this way you can notice the s I by 3 times, next time s I by 4 times. Similarly we have to going to append. So that means if the particular key is not found, then return the default value. So in other programming language might be they return the nil or exception, but in this GoLang, whatever the particular key, if not found in the map, then they return the default value of this here. So here this line you can just comment out. Maybe you can just remove them, just for clear the code. Okay, clears the code. Okay, so in this way this is the complete your business logic, and just this is the printing. Even you can this function maybe return the map, and you can this printing part, you can good option here, instead of this you can just cut them. Hey, I am going to print here inside the main method, whatever the here main method here, this function, this is the function receive input and return the your map of string value is the integer. Okay, integer. And here I am going to whatever the result map, I am going to hey return our result map. Okay, and this way. So generally whenever you are writing function and even is a good not option, you can just don't print this map. This is the actual function whatever the function you written, that would be your maybe your input string, maybe message here, say message, whatever the your message is this. In this way generally declare the message, your input string, and pass the message, and your output map you can say hey I receive result output map, and you check output map and print everything. Okay, so in this way generally you write our function that take input and return the map, and you can create the map, you can iterate the input strings and check the get the value from the map. If value 0, then just assign flat 1. If not 0, that means already exists, then whatever the value just plus 1 them and then assign them, and after that just hey then return. So let's test them. Just see. So just run. So in this way you can say many places you have to write a function that can return the map, or even you can write a function that take input, okay, that take input and return the maps. Input, your map can as input, map can as output, or you can say everything. So here the objective here in the example we can understand how we can create our map, how we can read the value from map, and how we can put the value in the map depend upon the some condition, sometime flat one value, sometime conditional, and even how we can return the map from the function. And similarly if we receive the map as output, we have to print each and every element of the output, whatever the characters and whatever the corresponding value. Here your key should be character, value should be the count. Okay, so let's you can say you can also write some code, some function, some example, and that make you better. Hey, we can many codes or example you can write for the map. Okay, like finding all the vowel count, all the even count, all the consonant count, like here all the character counts, many places where you have to manage the value with corresponding key. In those cases this map help us. Okay, let's check the output. And so now we are getting the output, and so this is the complete this is the my input message, and this is the my complete you can say output. And notice one thing, this map type is unordered, you can say collections. So notice whenever you run this program, first time might be you getting T here, and this time T you are getting here. So notice map is the unorder. Be carefully, because internally map for storing key, they are using the hashing algorithm to find out the proper place where they're going to put in the value. So key is the unique, and order of element in the map is also unordered. You cannot expect like first T, then H, then E. Any order you can receive. But okay, and here all the count which you have. Okay, so this is the be carefully whenever you are storing the map, and the map output is the not always same. If you run again this program, notice the previously we run the program and our output like T first. Notice, so they are T first and EH. So here same program have a different output, but you can see each character count is always same. As I have 5 space over 30. This is the very good. So please note the because our map type okay, this is the map type. First line, notice this is the notice the unordered group of element of the one types. So this is the unordered. Be carefully, output can be vary, but the actual key and value always be the same place. So hope this information help you to understand the code, and you can now understand how you can create the map, how you can read the value from map, and you can understand how we can write the value in the map, and even how your particular function can return the map. Okay, even you can write some program that your function can take input as a map, return output as a map, and even the map you can just iterate or print each and every value using this range function. Okay, so let's try some more couple of example. If you have any doubts, surely we have to connect, but this map many places in our applications we are using. You must do some practice about the declaration of map, use initialization of map, and usage of map. Okay, so let's do practice. From this note, I would like to say thank you for watching this video.